Okay, you guys better be ready because the crypto market is about to hit yet another crazy freaking spot, and here's exactly why. We were making some really big headwinds in the whole US-Iran deal situation. Matter of fact, just yesterday, I think 2 days ago officially, the US and Iran signed an interim deal to end in a couple of months, right? Because it was supposed to last for about 60 days after 4 months of a very troublesome situation. Now, that all seemed good in theory. Matter of fact, I was really happy because my portfolio was finally seeing some green again. And the only people that probably didn't see any green was people fully holding oil. Now, good in theory, good and all. But all of a sudden, after the US lifted their blockades and the Strait of Hormuz went open again, and tankers started to flow and everything was looking nice, and more importantly, like I said, oil absolutely crashing, going down like 30%, dropping below $81. All of a sudden, as you can see in red right there, some shit hit the fan. Oh, man. Just take a look at what Trump just tweeted. He said, "We didn't meet out of desperation. It was Iran who did." So, you know what's happening? They are finished. We'll play out the 60 days, and they get no money, not 10 cents. So if you're wondering what's most important in the crypto market, matter of fact, in the entirety of macro, and by the way, since I put that chair here just now, right, I am right now sitting on my freaking knees on the floor. I don't know why. Back to chair mode. Right now, the most important things going on in the crypto market right now are the following. One, of course, every single thing with regards to the whole Iran situation, because logically, it just moves the markets a lot. It also is a very risky situation for all, I was going to say risk off, but I guess at this point, it's basically everything is on the table again, because earlier, the last couple of days, there was already some troublesome movement in Bitcoin and all the markets because potentially this conflict was going to flare back up. Now, because of Trump's nice little signature, things were looking quite stable. And right now, today, again, you already guessed it, the crypto market's moving down again, partially, of course, based on this situation. I feel as if the crypto market kind of front-ran this news, but hey, that's not the most surprising thing. Anyway, 3 things you must know going into the weekend right now is the Iran oil peace deal, I'm not sure why I said oil, is collapsing. So just before it even started, basically, it already collapsed. Signed on Wednesday, falling apart by Friday as Iran just reclosed the Strait of Hormuz and the US talks are off. Now, oil crashed and the setup just flipped. Crude dropped 30% on the reopening. With the Hormuz shut again and investors drained, the bounce could be violent. The bounce could be very interesting. Anybody shorting the living crap out of oil because they were not expecting this conflict to get further, at least not within this 6-day period, well, you may be in for a bit of a surprise. And I personally have one very interesting thing to say here. This is one of the first times that such a massive announcement is made, not in the weekend. So we're going to see the stock market today. We'll see what happens. But another very important thing, specifically for Bitcoin, is we are at a make or break moment. Bitcoin is sitting on its 200-week line, the first touch since 2023. The level that has marked every past cycle bottom. Is this the floor or a trap? And yesterday in my video, I covered that indeed, this point is one of the most clear, not financial advice, buy signals for Bitcoin ever. The only problem is that we've never had the situation where the Fed has been hawkish ever since this signal showcased itself, was flickering. And so that's the only troublesome part in the situation, that even though thus far it would have always been wise to buy Bitcoin at these levels, will this time be different based on the fact that the Fed is different? I've quickly made a little graph here to showcase to you guys exactly what I mean, right? So the 200-week Bitcoin moving average. Every time Bitcoin touched this line, it has marked the cycle bottom 4 for 4 since 2015. You can see right there, every single time that it hit, how massive the market went up right afterwards, right? And this is, again, the next time that it's hitting right now, a couple of years after the last time that it got hit back in 2023. However, it says right here, the caveat is all 4 of these touches from before happened while the Fed was cutting or at zero. 2026 is the first hawkish one. So we're in a bit of an interesting, pickle right there. I'm noticing right now that even though everything looked nice right here, I kind of forgot to put in a 2023 into this little animation. But, I think the information still stands. But besides that all, guys, if you've not done it yet, make sure you check out the link down below to bottrading.net. This is basically a website that's going to help a lot of y'all out with connecting any sort of AI to your trading. And the reason I think this is so beautiful is because it's absolutely free. Most people just have no idea how to do it. But the nice thing I like about it the most is that whenever you're thinking of adding something to a chart, for example, hey, I've come up with a new XRP trading strategy or a Bitcoin trading strategy, I can let that automatically insert into the chart and backtest for me. For example, here's a buy and sell type of strategy for XRP. And again, this is fully automatic or just something else specifically for Bitcoin right here. You can see this is a really broad strategy. I made a video on this a couple of days ago about how exactly I was able to build this. But it's really quite beautiful when you think about it. Like, for example, this entire chart here was made with the help of AI. I didn't draw in a single freaking thing. However, this purple box right here, right? What I think one of the most beautiful things about it is it was already able, based on previous data, able to analyze and realize that this was a proper gap that was most likely going to get filled again. And you can see how the prices right now basically came back to the CME gap. And so this can really be one of the biggest freaking changes to your entire trading strategy. And all of that you can get started with by, checking out bottrain.net. Like I said, completely 100% free. So just sign up for the newsletter and get yourself the main MCP. Or if you're interested in more of these AI videos, just comment it down below and I'll get them to you. But right now, all eyes are on these three major things, right? We've got ourselves the moving average. We've got ourselves oil potentially going for a massive move here over the day or so. Let's see about that. And of course, situation over in Iran because, well, Trump just basically stated that he doesn't give a crap. He literally said it word for word. We didn't meet out of desperation, but Iran is the one who did. So they get no money, not a freaking red nickel, not a cent. And yeah, that's going to be an interesting situation over the next couple of days. Make sure you pay close attention to it. Because I'm going to say that a couple of reports out there will probably put this news to a certain slight different degree. Like, for example, officially it's not closed. It's just they have to go through and like, for example, you can see right here, Iran is reopening the strait to shipping, but every vessel has to go through Tehran first, or Tehran, I don't know how you pronounce that. Ships now have to file a passage request with Iran's new Persian Gulf Strait Authority at least 48 hours before reaching the strait through the site. For the next 60 days, Iran says it'll foot the bill itself, waiving the usual fees for security, safety, and insurance. Routes have to be coordinated too, since parts of the strait are still mined. And the U.S. military has confirmed it stopped enforcing its blockade around the Iranian ports, open but only on Tehran terms. But then again, right afterwards, because of the whole situation, it closed it again. So you may find a lot of different news pieces out there. It just depends on how up-to-date they are, because a lot is happening every single hour, right? So pay close attention, because this can move the markets by a lot today. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little nudge on whatever's happening. Make sure you press that like button. Make sure you come back tomorrow for more crypto news updates. Or if you're interested in all this AI trading type of stuff, make sure you join the newsletter. I've left it in the first link down below. Or if you're interested in trading, you can also find a little link down below right here, for example, to 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏, which is the platform I personally trade on. Check that out, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video, hopefully somewhere later today. Well, a little change of all those plans. I actually, just before I decided to upload this video, saw that some new news just came out. Apparently, new ceasefire over there. This Friday is right now today, right? Or I guess maybe a week from now. Let's see in a bit. Yeah, we just got some new update that they've agreed to a ceasefire. So perhaps all the major concerns we've had are now alleviated, and perhaps this can now cause our markets to come back to pumping territory. Well, we're gonna have to watch that over the next couple of hours. This is all really hot, right? This is all happening right now as we speak. Nothing is really fully clear just yet. Hey, maybe some of this stuff is even fake, but it's coming from official sources. I'm just saying, like, maybe just like the Trump signature, things all of a sudden get turned back around again over the next couple of hours. Oh, all right, pay close attention, because this is a crazy story developing, but I'll keep you guys up to date whenever something drops.